Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday morning and I'm going to make my first cup of coffee. It is 7 exactly in the morning. So I have started intermittent fasting and I am on I believe it's my 5th day. And I started out with doing 12 hours the first couple of days, and now I'm up to 16 hours, which to me, that's enough for me. But anyway, so in the morning with my coffee, the only thing I have is black coffee, nothing else. Nothing in my coffee, no stevia, collagen, nothing. So it's my black coffee. Now my time ends at, I believe it's 10 this morning because I stopped at 6. So at 10, depending if I'm gonna have my second cup of coffee, then at that time I will break my fast with a second cup with all my goodies in it. The fat, the whipping cream, stevia, cinnamon, all that stuff. So anyway, I am liking it so far. I feel okay. And before I did not do intermittent fasting because of my coffee. I didn't think I could handle black coffee, and to be honest, guys, it is not that bad. It's weird, but hopefully I can get to a point where I can just drink black coffee and put nothing else in it. So we'll see, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my coffee. And the coffee I'll start with today is the salted caramel. I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna have that as my first cup. So I'll go ahead and get started with that today. And I got a couple of questions about my frother, if I like it, if it works good, and it does. I've had this already for over 3 years because I believe I bought it before the pandemic. So all I do is replace the batteries and it's good. I mean, it's very, in my opinion, very powerful, but obviously I need to replace the batteries because it just stopped. Oh, here we go. But yes, it's very good. And I have all this stuff linked in the description so you can look at it on Amazon, and yeah, if you decide to buy it. But anyway, and they have a variety of colors, so yeah, just something to think about. And it's one of the less expensive options for frothing your coffee. So you know, you can try out that first and then go bigger, however you want to do it. Okay, so my fast has ended. It ended right at about 10 o'clock. So I'm gonna go ahead and have my second cup of coffee with heavy whipping cream and my stevia. So I don't really want to have my first meal just yet because I'm not that hungry. So once I have my coffee, I'll be good to go. All right, I'll see you for lunch. All right, I am back for lunch. This is my first meal of the day. I've already done my fasting, had my coffee. So now I'm going to have some leftovers. I'm going to have some ground beef that I made yesterday. I'm just going to have that. And I'm also going to have some shredded chicken. It is mixed dark and white meat. I've showed you before, but I'll show you right now. And on the side, just for some crunch, I'm gonna have some pork rinds. So let me go ahead and show you. Okay, so right here, I have the ground beef. I'll probably eat half of that. And this is the chicken I'm referring to, shredded chicken, mixed white and dark. Very tasty. And then I'm gonna have some of these pork rinds on the side. So in this meal, there's not going to be any carbs. Usually I stay under, 20, depending on, what carbs I'm including. And usually the carbs that I include are my berries. So usually if I do have carbs, it's going to be green veggies. And honestly, the only veggies that I've been incorporating are broccoli and zucchini and yellow squash. Those are the only ones I can tolerate. And, you know, again, sometimes I add them back in just to see, you know, get variety, number one, and to see how I can tolerate. And those are still days where sometimes my stomach can tolerate it and sometimes it cannot. I just get really bloated and gassy. I mean, sometimes you'll see on my channel or my videos that I do incorporate or try to incorporate different things. Not so much that I'm changing my way of eating, because I am still meat-based. You know, I'm not lean in any way. I still try and incorporate as many fats as I can. And I've incorporated different fats such as olive oil and avocado oil. But, you know, as far as my base, it is meat-based completely. I never eliminate it from my meals. I will always have it in my meals. And while I'm preparing my lunch here, I also want to talk about, and I've talked about this before, are supplements. I know a lot of carnivores or, you know, people doing keto do not supplement, and that's okay, that's fine. And the reason why I do are because I have other conditions, like I have dry eye, which the fish oil helps with that. It helps with joint pain, lubrication, heart health, things like that. And even though, you know, I don't have a heart condition or anything, you know, preventative is always good, right? I mean, that's why we're eating for optimal health, and, you know, we want to incorporate healthy things in our body. So I don't see how supplementation can hurt. And it's not an abundance of supplementation. It's just what I've taken for years, and I'll continue to take them. And collagen, usually I'll put it in my coffee, but since I'm fasting, just drinking black coffee and not putting anything in my coffee, now I'm supplementing also with the collagen pills. And also, I will always take vitamin D3. You know, as I mentioned before, I do not sit out in the sun purposefully, try and get a tan. I just don't do that. If I happen to do an activity outside or we're out in the sun running errands, then, you know, so be it. I will get the vitamin D that way. But majority of the time I'm indoors, working from home, I'm not out there. Plus, you know, we're now getting into the spring, summer season where we'll be exposed more to the sun. But yes, these are the supplements I take. I've been taking them now for a bit. And if you are looking to supplement, or you are supplementing and you really aren't happy with, you know, the supplements that you're taking, just take a look at the website. They have more than this. They have so many things on keto, fat loss, just all that, if you want to check out their website. In addition, I do have a coupon code, Brenda20, for 20% off. So everything will be down in the description, so you can take a look at that. All right, so here is my lunch. I've got the ground beef, which is 80/20 by the way, and the chicken and the pork rinds. And this will be my first meal, and I'm gonna go chow down. And what I'm also gonna have to drink, I always forget to include this, but I am drinking unsweet tea. And my favorite unsweet tea is from my grocery store. It's by Red Diamond Unsweet. So I'll have this with my lunch.
Dinner.